having a lovely day. I know I am. Before I get into this video, I am so happy, okay? I'm super duper happy because I am off. Now, I'm normally scheduled to come in on a Friday, but since we're having technical difficulties with our system, they just told everybody that they're going to be off today. The only issue that I have with that is that for the people who are scheduled to work, we're not getting downtime. We have to come back and make up that time. And I feel like, no, y'all need to go ahead and pay us downtime because it is not our fault that y'all system is not working properly. And for one, I already got 2 days to make up. And for me to have to try to make up 3 days and time goes in tomorrow, like, it's impossible. But I'm not going to worry about it. As long as my check is decent, I'm going to just continue to move on like Maya and let things be that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this video, okay? Let's go ahead and get Trump out of the way. Like, let's go ahead and check him off the list. So Wednesday morning, I was on my way to work and I had seen that on Instagram, people were posting like articles and stuff from like Fox News, CNN, and all those other news outlets stating that Trump is going to be sending everybody who lives in America and has a American number a text message. So I didn't think it was true. I was like, well, if it is true, nigga better have a burner phone or a block number or a private number where you can't respond. Because if not, he's going to be getting a whole mouthful of what people have to say about him, whether if they like him or dislike him. So I'm at work, and next thing I know, like, everybody's phone is going off, including mine. And it's like the Amber alert, the missing person alert, and the weather report alert. So I'm like, I know I done turned my damn phone off. So I look at it, and it says presidential alert. And I'm like, okay, what was the purpose of this? Like, I didn't understand it when they announced it, and I still don't understand it now. Like, what was the purpose of this presidential alert besides the fact that you want to see what the fuck we got going on in our phones? And sitting there like, nigga, you about to have me lose my job because you want to interrupt me working. Like, you know, when you get these Amber alerts or now presidential alerts and weather warning alerts, that even if you put your phone on silent or vibrate, it's still gonna go off, but it's those type of alerts. And that's what pissed me off. Like, I ain't got shit in my phone for you to see. You got too much fucking times on your hands. You need to find something else better to do besides looking through people's phones if they're not a suspect in some type of political crime type shit. And stop worrying about the NFL and other people's business. Worry about America's business and actually do something. Because you've been in office for what? A year and a half or 2.5 years or whatever. And you ain't done shit for this country. Like, Donald Trump, like, it's a joke. I feel like we have a teenager in office. And even then, I feel like we don't have a teenager in office. Because I feel like if we did have a teenager in office, a way better job than what he's doing right now. Like, I'm just over it. Like, but anyway, next topic. That's enough for him. Pooch. Y'all know Pooch. He was Derwin on the game. So tell me why this man was arrested for DUI and child endangerment. This guy had got so freaking drunk to where he couldn't drive home. So he decided to put his toddler on his lap while his toddler steers the wheel, and they crashed into a parked car. Now DCF is after his ass, trying to figure out if this activity goes on a regular basis around this child. Derwin, I know your name is Pooch, but I'm gonna call you Derwin, okay? That baby could have flew through that windshield. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? And why are you even out and about and drinking with your child anyway? I have kids, so, like, that mother instinct just kicks in for me. I'm glad the baby is okay. But you gotta think about it, Derwin. That baby could have flew through that freaking windshield and, like, could have died or could have been seriously hurt. You yourself could have been seriously hurt. I feel like this. When y'all become a celebrity, or start to get a little money in your pocket, I'm gonna need for it to be mandatory for y'all to see a counselor, because y'all literally out here doing too much. And whatever happens, it just happens because you put this on yourself. Next topic. So in Milton, Florida, there was a 16-year-old boy, and he was jumped by these two boys. They pulled him by his arms and his legs, and they continuously to beat him, stomp him, punch him, and just a whole bunch of other brutal stuff that they did to this boy. And 2 days after being jumped, the boy committed suicide. His mom did not let him go to school after being jumped. And these boys were charged with first-degree misdemeanor battery. Like, what is that? I don't want nobody in my comments trying to give me the definition of what that is, because I'm aware of what it is. But, like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's it? I feel like these boys should be charged with murder, because they are the reason as to why this boy committed suicide. Bullying has to stop. They said this boy was bullied by these boys in the past. It needs to stop. I feel like schools should talk about bullying every week during their lunch period, no matter what grade, or like middle school, high school, elementary. Every week during lunch, there should be a discussion, or somebody should be talking about bullying. And they also need to get the kids' input on things, so that way we could dilute bullying. I understand that the principals and the teachers, they got a lot to do, and they got too much to worry about, but bullying should be one of the things that they need to be worried about right now. Like, this child shouldn't have had to kill himself because you got two ignorant motherfuckers out there that want to be a bully. They want to be big and bad, but I bet you if the boy was black, 9 times out of 10 they wouldn't have tried that shit. They wouldn't have. My thoughts, my prayers, and my positive vibes, I'm sending them off to his family. My heart just goes out to that family, because bullying has to be put to an end, and I feel like these boys need to be charged with murder, because this was just wrong. What y'all did was wrong. Next topic. Tell me why Suge Knight Jr. is on Instagram posting videos, pictures of this guy that looks just like today's Tupac. How Tupac should look today. Talking about Tupac is still alive. Like, don't get me wrong, dude did look like Tupac a little bit. Actually, he looked a hell of a lot like Tupac. But do I believe it's him? No, I don't. Because my thing is, like, if it was Tupac or whatever, why now? You know, I'm gonna need for Suge Knight Jr. to go visit his daddy and leave Tupac alone. Leave him alone, regardless of whether, if you think he dead or alive. Leave that man alone. He ain't bothering nobody. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Comment down below. Let your girl know what you think. And also, like, share, and subscribe. And also turn on that notification bell so you can get notifications to whenever I post a video. And if you also have kids, make sure you click the link in the description box below for my kids' channel, because they just did a ice bucket challenge video not too long ago, and introduce your kids to my kids. And if your kids got a channel, send them to me. Send the links to me, so that way I can introduce your kids to my kids, or, you know. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next